So AAKC is asking, hey, I have a stock footage website. Now the issue is that every post has little written content. If there are many things in common in all posts, like file size, format, resolution, frame rate, now Google excludes my post from search and tells it's duplicate content. How can I solve that? Please help. I would like to chime in here and then maybe ask Marco's opinion. I would say, hey, is there a way that you can increase the amount of text, the amount of copy that you have on those pages? Because the reality is that if you have a stock footage website, you will need to add a little bit of text to most of the different posts that you have, because other than that, Google will keep on excluding your posts and tells it duplicate content. What would you suggest, Marco, in those cases? Because stock footage and also stock photography, background websites or whatever, that could be a real thing. So what would you suggest in those cases?
Yeah, I'm just wondering. Yeah, I've seen, we've all been to those websites, right? Like Getty Images and stock photos and all that stuff. And what I've seen them do is that they have them categorized, right? So maybe I don't see, we don't have enough information. He just says stock footage, but is it all the same category? Is it all categorized the same? Can he maybe blog, right? Why is this stock footage beneficial, or who uses it? Why? Question and answers page, right? That then links over to the stock image, the stock footage. What's happening is Google will say in the back end that it's duplicate content, but what's actually happening is Google, if your website has been around long enough, has found whatever posts are the most relevant, and those are the ones that's going to display. Whatever else it found that's related or perhaps duplicate to whatever it is that you're doing, those will be excluded, of course, from search, because Googlebot has determined what the most relevant are. So what you have to do is you're going to have to create variation on those posts that are found to be irrelevant or duplicate, because it's not really a penalty. It's just not serving. Google's just not serving them, right? And so how do you get Google to re-index and serve up the stock footage for whatever search query the person is doing? What kind of people search for this stock footage? What kind of people maybe if you talk to your end user, and again I would say some kind of blog, just anything that would add variation to whatever it is that you're doing, because if it's that similar, yes, Google will filter and it'll serve to the relevant query whatever it determines is most relevant. Maybe getting down to the schema aspect of it, maybe that's a way for you to create greater information. It's information for the bot, right? So what's happening is Google is looking at your unstructured data, which is the top end, and it's not finding really much, and most of it seems the same to Googlebot. And if you're not providing schema that differentiates between all of these things, and now the bot has to guess, and it has to decide, okay, so what's relevant, what is this about, and why should I display this for a given query if I think that this is all the same or related, and I've already found the most relevant answer for the query. That's how I see this. I mean, it would be really difficult without knowing more about your website to give you guidance as far as what you can do, but I hope that helps some.
Yeah, for sure it does. But also I want to add to that I think the schema thing would be a good thing, because there are some websites out there, not only stock footage, might be video, but in general, like screensaver background, screen background type of websites. They have a lot of they don't have a lot of content in them, so they might be out of the data of the file itself and the schema data that you're feeding the bot. I think that could help. So yeah, if you want to comment a little bit further what's going on, maybe we can help you a little bit more. So